Across the magical continent, there lies a happy kingdom filled with leaves of all kinds of magical creatures and kingful all peacefully alive. There is beauty, magic, and even a little danger covering the land. Somewhere in between the Paradise Islands and the majestic mountains lies a magical forest. At the heart of the magical forest lies a Caribbean crystal, the source of the magic and mystery of the forest. Protecting the crystal is the union of three, the fairy witches, the warrior wizards, and the wood elves. But the forest was losing its magical sense, and the union of three started to fight one another instead of working together.
Raccoons from the edge of the magical forest decided to sneak into the central fortress, which is where the Union of Three protects the Caribbean crystal. The raccoons want to steal the crystal and take it back to their tree houses across the forest. The raccoons sneak into the fortress. No problem, they were able to steal the crystal, but the guards noticed shortly after.
The crystal is gone! Lock the gates! Close the doors! Hurry, hurry!
The raccoons learned they could sneak out through the river that runs through the central fortress. After very quietly stealing a boat, the raccoons ride the boat to a secret port.
Who tries to leave the city? We carry 6 soldiers with us. It's very important to live immediately to stop the infections. Wait, what's your name? Silly girls, we come to steal the crystal. We are the best burglars of the magic forest. Today we prove it. Ha! After passing through the gate and being on the outside of the walls, the raccoons reveal their true identities and purpose for being in the city. They hold up the crystal and mock the guards, bragging that they stole the crystal. The guards shoot arrows and try to save the crystal before it is too late. The very last arrow, at the very last second, strikes the crystal in the raccoon's hand and he drops it. Wait, where is the crystal? You have it.
No, I don't have it.
We have to leave. If the wild catches, we will be forced to clean the whole fortress for an eternity. And boy, I can get that cloud dirty. Okay.
The dwarves find the Caribbean crystal and wonder what it is. After all, the dwarves are the best miners in all the magical forest. But for the first time, they looked at something that they didn't understand. They scrubbed it, inspected it, and even tried to break it.
Let me try. This is basically worthless. It's nothing. We are the best miners of the entire fortress. Maybe even the best miners of the entire continent. This is nothing more than a shiny rock. The crystal is the heart of the magical power. The crystal needs to be taken back to the central fortress and must be done by the dwarf. Destiny has delivered the dwarf to the crystal. Now you must deliver the crystal to the central fortress. No one else is to be cursed with such magical power.
Wow, that was amazing. Can you really believe it? It does. Is it true? What should we do?
Take it to the fairies and witches.
Give it to warriors and wizards. Give it to the wood elves. No, the crystal chose us, and the fire said that only we could deliver the crystal to the dwarves. If no one else wants to take it, I should deliver it myself.
You will have my map.
And my compass? And my shield!
By the next morning, the dwarf had organized an adventure party, and just after breakfast, they were off on the long adventure to deliver the crystal. After several long days of walking, the sun was going down and the dwarfs were very tired. While the dwarfs were establishing their camp, they heard house in the distance. They hurried and quickly jumped in their sleeping sacks. One dwarf remained awake to protect the others as they slept. And the journey was long and the night was cool. The visitors were fighting to stay awake, but eventually the dwarf fell asleep. Then suddenly he woke up and a giant wolf was sitting in the middle of the camp staring at the dwarf.
Look, a sleepy dwarf. You are far from home.
What are you doing here?
This is our home. The better question is, what are you doing here?
We asked the question, Wolf. We have you surrounded!
My name is Chief Dyer. Welcome to our home. Why are you here?
We are on an adventure to the Central Fortress. We have a delivery for the Union of Three. The witches, wizards, and elves, they are expecting us within days, and they know our route. If we don't arrive, they will come looking for us.
Brrr, you're hiding something. I can sense it.
The dwarfs didn't know it, but Chief Dyer nose can smell lies. The night silence was broken by the barking of the wolves and the baying and screaming of the dwarfs. Just before combat started, the smallest dwarf jumps in the middle to scream.
Wait! We carry the Corbian crystal. We are on a mission to deliver to the Union of Three and bring peace to the forest.
Stop! These dwarfs speak the truth. My nose can smell a lie, and their words have no odor. They are telling the truth. We will give you a ride there.
Thank you, Chief Dyer.
Halt! Who goes there? The dwarf of the minor might. We come with the crystal to give to the Union of Three. The guards let the doors in the fortress and they ran through the halls and up all the stairs until they reached the very top. When they arrived at the central chamber room, they saw the fairy witches, warrior wizards, and wood elves were all squabbling in the chamber room, arguing about what to do.
Who entered the chambers? Who do you think you are to interrupt the Union of Three? Do you lack respect?
Do you see who in this room? We are the Union of Three, the best, powerful creatures of our magical forest. And you in the room this meeting, a group of darts. You let you in.
The guards let us in after we showed them that.
They just let you in. What do they work for? Ridiculous! Wards, come in here now and remove this middling dwarf.
I can cast a spell as someone saying is a frog or my cow. What do you say, sister?
Barrel was filled with the notion guards in marching and the sound of 5 creatures squabbling. When the guards entered the room, the dwarf made a formation at the guards' advance. Before the fighting started, the small dwarf jumps to the front again and holds up the Corbian crystal to show everyone.
Hey, look!
Look, the dwarf that stole the crystal. He has come back to steal the rest of our magical treasures. The dwarf speaks the truth of all the wars in this chamber. The Union of Three has lost their way. They begin to return the part of dignity and valor. Fairies, witches, and elves, your ignorance causes danger and chaos enter to the forest. And by the honest virtue of the dwarf, the forest is safe again. To say thanks, I award a spot on the magical concealed to the dwarf. Make your alliance the Union of Four.
The magical flames are rising because of our internal fighting and argument. We love the crystal. I dedicate all the trees and their fruits to the sweetness of the herbs. So, the rest of the magical forest can eat and enjoy the drug of yours.
The warrior wizard, thank you for your outstanding character and dedication.
You have thought of the true meaning of being responsible. I dedicate all the flowers in the meadow to your beautiful personality. The forest and all of the inhabitants include us want to thank you. I officially name you mighty dwarfs. Let's hear a round of cheers for our newest council members.
Thus the Onion Street was changed to Onion 4, and the Madly Dark Unity and Magical Council. They help to protect and serve the magical forest, using their superior honesty and virtuous character of all the dwarf stretch. It was because honestly and bravery in the most critical of situations, the magical crystal chose them to help protect the forest.